Today we're going to review the Makita XCU14. Every man does that. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's start the video. So this is the upper lot of my backyard, and as you can see, we've had quite a few blowdowns from some of the dying trees that are back here. We're going to do some real-world testing. I don't know if you can see that, but we got 3 bars because in reality, there's a good chance that you forgot to put the battery on a charger last night. But let's just see how much of this we can cut up and how thick we can go. All right, let's take a look. So this is maybe ½ inch. Oh, not too bad. It's kind of odd. You're using a chainsaw that's actually intended to be used with one hand. There's literally not a place. All right. Okay. We're getting into some decent sized stuff now, and we're chewing through it. So let's see here. We're finally getting into some stuff, maybe 2 inch, 2.5 inch. Oh yeah, no problem. That little black plastic piece is gonna have to go though. You can hear it as you push down on it a little bit more that it's not super happy, but it's going. Look at that. Pretty decent. Oh. Clearly has some sort of safety sensor. Oh, the chain's a little loose. Let's fix that real quick. So it doesn't seem to have like a chain tightener on it. I couldn't find it. Well, let's just keep cutting. Nice. Oh. I mean, for 18-volt mini saw, all right, don't push too hard. We're getting into some serious wood now. We're getting into like real firewood now. Like, yeah. Let's do a couple of just cookies. That's pretty good. Cut a bunch of cookies, a bunch of little firewood logs. We got a little more to go. We'll see if we can do it. Might have to get a new battery. Well, we're running out of battery, but they're easy to change. So I'll be right back. We'll grab a new battery and we'll finish this up. Just like that, we're back in business. This is a 3 amp hour battery. The other one was a 4, but it's fully charged. So we have 2 cuts left. I think we can easily get them both done. Bang, baby. All right, let's see if we can't cut this last piece. It's kind of big. We're definitely oversized for this saw. Come on. Oh, we got too much sawdust pinched in there. Oh, looks like the chain came off. I will say that is fairly easy. I probably should take the battery out, but this is the real world, not. The chain has definitely stretched. And like I said, I don't see any sort of, there's like a little thing way down there. Looks like it's done with some sort of screwdriver. That's how the spring is. The tension's kept in the chain, I see. Okay. Let's take the battery out just so we don't buzz a finger off. So the chain came off, but the chain appears to be self-tensioning. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but it does not love to be buried all the way in. But we'll see if that was maybe just how it was pinched, but I'm so far really impressed. Let's find some more stuff to cut. Let's see how it does on red pine. Ooh. I'm pushing it a little too hard. I just kind of let. Ooh. There's a very interesting balance between not enough and too much with this saw. There we go. Definitely some finessing. It doesn't do well. It doesn't have a lot of weight, so, and there's no teeth to like hold you into the cut. You got to kind of keep the pressure very even, but I mean it slings chips. I mean, I'm kind of impressed. Wow. Ooh, I'm pushing it just a little bit too hard. Maxed out. It get out of here. It does not like to have the tip buried. I think that's where the power lacking is. You can see it kind of throws the chain and everything gets clogged up, but holy smokes. So we limbed this whole thing out, cut about a half dozen decent firewood chunks, maybe more, maybe almost a dozen. We got this log left, which, you know, we're into 10, almost probably 11 inches at the butt there. Must be one of the neighbors who came down trying to give me a hand. And we did that entire thing, and we still have battery life left. I'm impressed. Let's head into the garage. I'll give you my final thoughts. What are my thoughts? As someone who makes their money regularly with a chainsaw, very impressed. For a homeowner, this is extremely simple. This is how you put the fuel in it. Bar oil goes here, and it doesn't get much easier than that. Now, the chain seems to be self-tensioned, and the chips do seem to build up inside the tensioning system. When you get into big wood and you bury the whole tip, and the entire bar is inside the wood you were trying to cut. The handguard is very nice. It acts as a really convenient way and well balanced with the battery to keep the chain off the ground when you're letting it rest. You could put a lanyard on this and dangle it off a belt really easily, I think. You take 2 batteries with you out in your backyard and you're cleaning up an entire mess. We only went through, according to the sight gauge here, about 2/3 of a tank of bar oil, which I think is pretty good for such a small saw running kind of a big chain. I think this looks like 3/8 low profile to me. It's an Oregon chain. It eats, but yeah, for the money, if you're a homeowner, this is a great purchase. This is the first chainsaw I would buy before you go to a traditional rear handle chainsaw. This is great for, honestly, for more than 50% of you, this is all you're going to need, and you can clean up a lot of wood and have yourself a little firewood. This would also be great for car camping. You're going car camping, you take the Makita lantern with you, you take this, and you've got firewood, you know, if you're allowed to in whatever campsite you're allowed to cut up, if you're allowed to cut wood that's on the ground. But you could easily have enough firewood to keep your campsite warm and everyone having a good time for the entire stay. But yeah, this is a legit tool. This is not a toy. We still got 2 bars of battery left on this 3 amp hour from cutting all that, which probably another 5-10 minutes of cutting. At least another 5 cuts. At least another 5 cuts. But hope you enjoyed the review. As always, if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments, and we'll see you on the next job site.